Hello all, I'm Mitali Hardikar, Bioinformatics scientist from Eminent Biosciences. Today I would like to share my career experience with all of you. Are you a bioscience or life science graduate? Are you confused about your career? Are you wondering, what should I do after graduation? Whether should I start with a job right now? And if yes, where will I get a job? The same thought came to me as well. Where I want to see professionally myself after 5 years, and what subject I should opt for my PG, which is in demand in industries right now, for getting a better job. The questions changed my career because I worked on it steadily and I decided to pursue my career in bioinformatics. So what is the scope of bioinformatics? Where would be bioinformatics later 5 years? What do you think about bioinformatics as a career option? Would you like to opt bioinformatics as your career? Well, to answer for all of this, stay with me till the end of this video. So let's get started. So you have 4 steps in front of you to achieve success in life: biotechnology, microbiology, genetics, computer science, and bioinformatics. Bioinformatics is the study of biological data using computational tools or programming. It stands in the boundary between the biology and information technology. The combination of biology and the information technology brings you enormous opportunities in both IT and biosciences or healthcare industries. So bioinformatics is an excellent opportunity to all of you. Dear students, I will give you a few examples of the opportunities of bioinformatics and how will it look like after 5 years. So let's begin. My first example is computer-aided drug designing and pharmacogenomics. In drug discovery, bioinformatics helps to find drug targets from human, bacteria and other organisms, and also it helps to model protein 3D structure which is required for drug designing. It also helps to model a 3D structure of drugs and to find the side effects, ADMET, rat LD50, toxicity, blood-brain barrier, physiochemical properties of drugs. In fact, bioinformatics also helps to discover biomarkers. It can also be applied to immunoinformatics, pharmacogenomics, and toxicoinformatics. Especially when you want to design a new drug for a mutated protein or gene, it can play a big role in novel discovery for mutated gene or protein. This all helps to increase the therapeutic benefits of chemical compounds which is used for the treatment of various diseases in normal individuals and for the patients with mutagenesis. In the next 5 years, you will see the growth of advanced supercomputers, workstations, cluster computing facility, advanced cloud computing facility, and quantum computers on a large scale. And this will help the growth of computer-aided drug discovery, drug designing, and of course, the bioinformatics. You all would be knowing these days Amazon AWS Cloud, Google Cloud, GoDaddy, HP Cloud, Lenovo Cloud, Deloitte Cloud, Infosys, TCS, and Azure Cloud facilities. They all use their cloud for bioinformatics analysis. So, bioinformatics is ready to grow hand in hand with drug discovery as well as information technology. Now coming on to the second example, proteomics and structural biology. So proteomics and structural biology is the extensive study of protein sequence, structure and function. It covers the scientific research on various proteomes of complete intracellular level of protein profile of various organisms such as bacteria, virus and human, etc. So here we are going to study the various biochemical nature of amino acids and their role in protein function, protein sequence analysis, protein 3D structure modeling, protein 3D validation, protein-protein interaction studies, and etc. This entire process of proteomics depends on structural bioinformatics. That means as the application of proteomics expands, bioinformatics will also expand its utility. So the scope of bioinformatics in proteomics is very huge. Coming on to my next example, Transcriptomics and Genomics. Well, we all know genetics is the study of DNA-based inheritance and genomics is the study of structure and function of the whole genome. Examples: human genome, bacterial genome, virus genome and plant genome, and etc. The list goes on. Here, bioinformatics tools and techniques helps us to generate very large genomics data to study the DNA and RNA sequencing. There are a lot of research going on in genomics, especially in next generation sequencing for the identification of novel genes, novel transcripts, SNPs, the biomarkers, small RNAs like miRNA, piRNA, siRNA, giRNA, variants such as silent mutation, missense mutation and nonsense mutation, etc. All these can be accelerated by using modern bioinformatics techniques. By using various bioinformatics R programming libraries, Python modules, machine learning classifiers, we can accelerate the process of identification, manipulation, and the prediction of desired results. You see, bioinformatics comes into the picture once again, and it will grow with the genomics and the transcriptomics as well. Coming on to my fourth example, data analysis in clinical healthcare. Bioinformatics have central globally accessible databases such as NCBI, EMBL, DDBJ, SwissProt, Ensemble, GWAS, UCSC browser, etc. It helps all the researchers, scientists, professors, research students to search, analyze and submit the biological information into the database. Here, bioinformatics is mandatory to search and analyze biological data in modern biology and medicines. This global collaboration which is going on will help a bioinformatician to grow leaps and bounds. Learning bioinformatics at this age, at your age, at this moment, this will take you to an international road of collaboration between various companies. Believe me. Now coming on to my next example, gene engineering or cancer biology. Cancer. Cancer is a very huge research area in medical science. Gene engineering or gene therapy is a technique applied for the treatment of cancer and other diseases by altering the patient's gene expression information. So here, bioinformatics can be applied to find the variants occurring in a cancer patient's gene by comparing normal human gene information. Plenty of global companies are investing on cancer research today. And you as an international or renowned bioinformatician, you will get a job in cancer research industries as cancer bioinformatician or cancer bioinformatics scientist. So again, as a bioinformatician, you are riding hand in hand with cancer research as well. Coming on to my sixth example, personal genome sequencing or personalized medicine, or we can say precision medicine. In personalized medicine, we know bioinformatics is used to analyze gene expression data, next generation sequencing data, microarray data, clinical research data, epidemiological and healthcare data, in search of gene variants or mutations which is involved in various diseases like cancer, cerebral palsy and other genetically disordered pathway of patients. The gene which is responsible for drug resistance or how the gene modifies the disease prognosis. And we all know that precision medicine is the future of medicine, especially in personal genome sequencing and personalized medicines. That means bioinformatician or bioinformatics scientists will play a huge role in precision medicine as well. Because right now precision medicine is in its foremost stage. There is a high scope or growth in precision medicine. So again, bioinformatics will ride on the shoulders of precision medicine as well. Now coming on to my seventh example, agroinformatics or agricultural bioinformatics, or we can call Informatics. As you all know, population of the world is growing, so of course demand of food crops increases, right? In future, there will be huge engrossment of pest-resistant as well as drought-tolerant crops. As a bioinformatics scientist, you can help in analyzing or storing of various plant genetic resources. By using various bioinformatics plant gene sequence analysis tools, we can identify disease or insect-resistant, stress-tolerant crops and manufacture it, cultivate it, and get the crops on large scale. Easy, right? Bioinformatics can also be used in plant comparative genomics to identify a model or non-model plant species, to discover the organizational genes with respect to a model or non-model plant to each other. And when you talk about Ayurveda, Indians have a rich knowledge in using medicinal plants for the treatment of various diseases without side effects. Those medicinal plants which were collected years back by Indian Ayurveda, especially during Charaka Samhita and Sushruta Samhita. Here, bioinformatics play a very interesting role in analyzing these medicinal plant records, their genes, genomic data and chemical structures present in medicinal plants, which leads to the discovery of novel compounds which can be used for the treatment of various human diseases with high affinity and less toxicity. And I feel agroinformatics is one of the exciting areas of bioinformatics. Here you can grow, leap and bounce to the future of agricultural science, and I think this is something which you should choose for your career for a better future. Coming on to my 8th example, synthetic biology or systems biology. Well, to understand life, you should know the atoms and macromolecules. Many atoms and macromolecules together form cells, many cells together form an organ, and many organs together form an organism. This is basic science, right? So in system, to study the function, we need structure, and to study the structure, we use mathematical modeling. We also need to apply biophysics to understand the stability of the structure of macromolecules such as DNA, RNA, carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins. Another example when we can predict the stability of the predicted structure of RNA, DNA, and protein. We calculate the Gibbs free energy, that is delta G. And to study the free energy and variations in the predicted structure of macromolecules, interacted macromolecules, we do simulations. For a huge cycle, we use statistics, clustering, PCA, etc. To understand the fundamental how the systems work, how the biological processes work, and also to understand how the maintenance of homeostasis is done, we need bioinformatics. Very necessary. Minimal requirements of any functions or system response to environmental perturbation, environmental stress, predicting response to system stressors, dissecting protein and nucleic acid networks. Everything is studied under systems biology. Implementation of bioinformatics tools and techniques which helps the system biology to use as a computer model to achieve it by more accurate and more faster methods. It plays a very important role in this. So again, bioinformatics will grow hand in hand along with systems biology as well. Coming on to my next example, immunoinformatics and vaccine discovery. So in immunology, bioinformatics can be used to model T cell epitope, B cells, to study the pathogenic islands of bacterial genomes. It can also be used to study the host-pathogen interaction, to study the function, and also to characterize genes which can be targeted as candidates in vaccine design. And you all know the advent of COVID-19 pandemic. It played a huge role in identification of mRNA-based spike protein vaccine design and also DNA-based vaccine design, which is in progress with various clinical trials. But mRNA-based spike protein vaccine design leads for the discovery of COVID-19 vaccines by global industries like AstraZeneca, Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, and in national levels Covishield and Covaxin also. So vaccine design will help further the very exponential growth of bioinformatics. Coming on to my next example, neuroinformatics. Neuroinformatics, as the word suggests, it's something related to neurons, right? So yes, it's the area for creating and maintaining both online and offline databases, including the experimental and computational neurological data for disease diagnosis such as Alzheimer's, schizophrenia, and other mental and neurological disorders. Bioinformatics tools will help to compare the normal neurological life system of a human and a neurological disorder patient's life system, and to study the disease diagnosis as well. It will also help to analyze, to store, and to study the function and anatomy and the annotation of genes in the nervous system. Again, bioinformatics will be growing along with neuroscience as well. Now you all may also ask me from where you can learn bioinformatics. Where can you get expertise in various bioinformatics techniques? So here I am introducing you Eminent Biosciences. Eminent Biosciences is a bioinformatics research institute established in 2008 at Vijayanagar, Indore, Madhya Pradesh, India. It stands as one of the most promising bioinformatics research laboratories in the country that provides solutions to core bioinformatics, computational biology by innovative logics, advanced algorithms to develop top-notch software database development for research in biology, life science, agriculture, medical, and pharma drug discovery industry. It also provides solutions to clinical informatics, next-generation sequencing data analysis, microarray data analysis, clinical research data analysis, epidemiological data analysis, real-time PCR data analysis, machine learning and AI for big data analysis and drug discovery, and the list goes on. Apart from research and development, Eminent Biosciences provides industry-driven training, internships, live projects with an opportunity to publish research papers in international ISI, Scopus, PubMed cited high-impact journals. It strives hard to provide research solutions in a timely manner with uncompromising commitment to quality, reliability, and efficiency. The training program would introduce students to computational aspects of life science research and its relevance to industry, the latest technologies and hands-on exercise of popular biological or chemical databases, software applications, and programming such as R programming, Python, BioPython, MySQL, machine learning, deep learning, and AI. This all would be discussed during internship. Now you all might have another query. Who will guide you? Who is the faculty? I'm introducing you here the Principal Investigator at Eminent Biosciences, Dr. Anurag Nairi. You all will have a great opportunity to work under one of the India's leading bioinformatics scientists and also the Principal Scientist of Eminent Biosciences. Dr. Anurag Nairi has got 18 years of expertise in bioinformatics and has achieved an index of 27, I-10 index of 62, 2000 citations in just 8 years, right from his first research paper in 2012, and he has published 110 research papers in just 8 years till today. He also signed MOUs and collaborations with more than 60 other biotechnology and bioinformatics research institutes or industries in India and worldwide. So let's have a look on few of his contributions. He has developed 3 bioinformatics software so far: CodDNA, PDB Explorer, and Journal Search Engine. He also discovered 7,300 genes, proteins, and authored for the same in NCBI, EMBL, and DDBJ databases. He got 1 drug patent, 28 protein 3D structures, 2 NGS whole genome sequences in NCBI database, and 2 NGS data in NCBI.
Here are some of the publications and collaborations of EMBS.
pursue for internship or training from EMBS will also have opportunities to work for life projects, thesis, dissertation and publication. Also, they have an opportunity to visit other industries and academic research lab across the country like CCMB, IISc, IICT, ICMR, NIN, NCBS, TIFR, IMTech, etc. Also, students will get career guidance along with recommendation letter and experience letter for higher studies or job in India or abroad. Dr. Anuraj has trained approximately 1200 students at Eminent Biosciences, and he has also placed many students in various research institutes in India and abroad. 87 students got placement in various academics and industries in USA like NIH, NCBI, Broad Institute, MIT, Harvard, Jackson Laboratory, Grand Valley State University, Bluebird, Illumina, Boston University, Georgia Tech University, Texas University, Kansas University, Johns Hopkins, and many more. 16 students got placement in Germany, 4 students in Australia, 12 students in Canada, 64 students got placement in various Indian industries and academics such as CCMB, CDFD, IICT, IMTech, IIT, NCBS, IGIB, IISc, ICMR, NIN, DuPont, Illumina, Thomson Reuters, Abbott, Perkin-Elmer, Thermo Fisher, Applied Biosystems, MedGenome, Scigenome, Dr. Reddy's Lab, Persistent, Niper, Niri, Jenny, Biorad, Primas Life Sciences, GVK Biosciences, Biologically Limited, Ranbaxy, Cipla, Symbiotics, Strand Life Sciences, Sandor Proteomics, and many more. So you might be thinking, how would I join EMBS? How would I get admission at Eminent Biosciences? Do I need to go to EMBS in person for learning, or can I work online? To join Eminent Biosciences lab, you need to click on the given link, fill the form, submit and get the complete resources to access EMBS services and training courses and details. Either you can do it from home via online, else you can also join EMBS lab in person. All you need is to submit the online form, call or WhatsApp on the given number. Good luck to all of you. Thanks a lot, and please don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel.